every single video, bro.
Just yesterday, every single musician had Vevo in their YouTube channel name, Vevo in the bottom left of their videos,
Word.
and there were even YouTubers putting Vevo on their diss tracks because it made them look more official. But this has left people with a few questions like, what even is Vevo? Why was their name on every single YouTube?
Bro, what did Vevo even stand for? Is like Vevo an acronym or that's the name? Like I never knew, honestly.
Video, and whatever happened to it? Well, it turns out that Vevo was a big scheme cooked up by the music industry that eventually failed. So to understand that, we gotta go back to Vevo's inception. Vevo was created back in 2008 when the music industry was recovering from quite a few problems. See, back in the day, music videos used to be aired on TV on platforms like MTV, NBC, and
niggas used to watch music videos on TV. Damn, bro. I know a lot of old niggas that was definitely sitting there watching music videos on the TV, bro.
This way, the producers and artists could get money directly from the networks and their advertisers. But then the internet came in and disrupted everything. CDs and records were being replaced by illegal file-sharing services like Napster and LimeWire. Because why would you buy something when you can just get it for free? So as you may know, this made the music industry not very profitable. Things like Spotify and iTunes were just coming out, so the industry hadn't really figured out how to make money. That's why they came together and
Vevo died like Vine.
Universal Music Group and Sony Music Entertainment both got together in an evil corporate fashion and created Video Evolution, or Vevo for short. If those names sound familiar, that's because UMG and Sony are two of the big three record labels, which means that these three labels own pretty much every other smaller label. They thought that by creating Vevo, they could find a way to monetize music videos, and they did.
What we're trying to do is quite simple, which is to provide.
So they basically was just trying to use it to profit off music videos. Okay, so they were trying to find better ways to get money.
Music and video experience to as many people as possible in as many places as possible, on any television, on any computer, on any phone, on any connected digital platform. We want to provide
connected digital platform. Look at it. Look at that vocab. Look at that proper.
So we do that.
He's speaking proper. That's something a lot of you people don't know how to do. Speak proper and elegantly. You know, I'm finna turn, bro. Yeah, bro. This is why you turn your phone on silent. Cause why is my phone getting blown up by group chats?
Partner YouTube. So about 70% of music videos worldwide are consumed and discovered and viewed through YouTube. So what Vevo does is provide that experience inside of YouTube with the world's largest music companies.
The issue, though, was that YouTube was only monetizing like 3% of their videos at the time, while platforms like Hulu had ads on all of their stuff. But YouTube had been working with these record labels and wanted to keep music videos on their platform because that was one of their biggest sources of views. So YouTube and Vevo came to an agreement. Universal, and eventually some of the other labels I mentioned, would put their music videos on YouTube and Vevo would distribute them. Google hosted them on YouTube and Vevo's website as well. Vevo was also in charge of selling ads to advertisers. Most ads on YouTube videos, like the one you're watching are sold.
So they was, you feel me? They got I'm just confused, bro. So like they was talking. So basically, they wasn't getting paid for real. So they had to make a deal with YouTube, like to get more money. Like
programmatic.
So what's the? I mean, I guess I don't get the.
Are sold programmatically, where advertisers bid on a certain type of customer demographic, specifically targeting which country they are from or what age group they belong to. This is very common.
So just trying to find the target market.
Vevo instead would
just trying to find the target market
to advertisers, which makes a bit more sense because you can imagine that appearing in front of a Drake video is likely going to get you more attention than throwing your ad on a Matty Balls video, for example. It's kind of like how advertisers kill to be in the Super Bowl.
That's
I'm
smart.
Sure they've had quite a few bidding wars over Taylor Swift's music videos, not because they're good, but because she gets a lot of views. Also, on long videos like interviews and things like that, they can sell slots for ads during the video as well. This way, Vevo is able to make quite a bit more money from YouTube ads than your ever.
So Vevo was really getting a bag off YouTube.
Everyday YouTube.
They was trying to figure out how to get a bag off YouTube.
Vevo got like $300 million in investment money, and they were preparing to launch. They acquired some other labels as distribution partners, furthering the music video monopoly, and then they were ready to launch. Vevo launched on December 8th of 2009 with 30,000 videos on their website from huge artists.
Off rip,
like Eminem, Lil Wayne, Michael Jackson, Lady Gaga, Kesha, Miley Cyrus, and many more. The website actually crashed on launch, and in the first month...
Oh, they had their own website. Oh, I thought they was like YouTube. You feel me? I thought it was on like all that
views.
shit helping on
Apparently,
YouTube.
they had already surpassed other websites like AOL Music.
Never even knew that. Dad never knew that Vevo had their own website.
Music, MTV, Warner Music.
I ain't that old though.
I was 7 when all of this was going down, so.
Damn, nigga, how old is this nigga? This nigga like 30.
Learning about MySpace music is new to me and pretty interesting. Regardless, Vevo was going crazy, launching in different markets in
this nigga's old as shit.
European countries, Mexico, and more. They even got the other big 3 record label, Warner, to sign with them as a content distribution partner. And they were also distributing videos on MTV.com, which was a whole lot cooler back then. At this time, Vevo was getting
so Vevo was on everywhere.
To be
they
exact,
put Vevo everywhere.
Because Vevo was a conglomerate of pretty much every big record label and small one, and they distributed these videos to YouTube. That's why every artist had their own Vevo page, like Eminem Vevo or Rihanna Vevo. That's also why pretty much every music video in the early 2010s and even up until this day have Vevo in the bottom left corner, or right, I can't remember. But that still leaves us with one question. So what happened to Vevo?
So Vevo is basically just a monopoly. They had every single record label together, and they posted music videos, so they all making bread off it. Okay.
Why did I say they failed earlier? Well, they had a problem. Vevo wasn't making that much money as an actual company. Most of the money was going to YouTube and then to the record labels, leaving Vevo to pick up the scraps.
Oh, so damn. So there was no point in even having Vevo in the first place. If Vevo was never making good money, what was the okay? I'm thinking like if Vevo, like, you feel me? If all the record labels are behind it, they're gonna get paid.
Very expensive to run because of everything I mentioned. So pretty early on into the company's life, they tried to find a buyer for $1 billion, which didn't really work out. So Vevo had to come up with some other ways to make money. First, they started making other types of content on YouTube and their own website, like interviews, live stream concerts,
but nobody knew you had a website. That's the problem. Nobody. I feel like people just ain't know that there was a Vevo concert.
Super successful.
You feel me?
Then they released an app to watch music videos on your phone, and when it first launched, it was actually very successful. By early 2011, they were bigger than Facebook and right behind YouTube for video viewed content. By the end of 2011, Vevo was getting over 3.7 billion views a month. They had over 13 million downloads of their app. And
so they was popular. So how are they not making money? How are they not making money? If they got all this views, all this users, like, where is the money? Like, how is Vevo itself not making money? I'm just like, it's not making sense to me how they're not making money if they got all these views, all this. You know, like, it's just not like, I'm confused.
They made over $150 million in revenue. But like I said,
all right, so they got
this money was going to YouTube and the labels.
They got to pay the labels?
To Vevo. And because they didn't want to rely so much on YouTube, they tried to diversify. They created something called Vevo TV that was supposed to be like Hulu, and they were also on apps like Roku, Apple TV, and more. It's likely that they were eventually plotting to become something like Hulu for music videos, where they wanted people to pay a monthly subscription to watch these music videos.
I'm not gonna lie, that's ridiculous, bro. Like, if you were already putting them on YouTube for free, trying to make niggas watch the video, like,
videos.
And so we think there's that one of the important things, and you hear this throughout the industry, that the move towards subscription, a more premium product, that's something we're very interested in and very
this is not happening.
Working towards.
That's a subscription service, or does the whole thing go behind a paywall? Do I have to pay to watch Katy Perry?
No, we believe in a dual revenue stream.
This was a rumor for a while, but after consumers have had music videos for free for so long, it's very unlikely that would have ever.
Yeah, bro. Like, you've given niggas something for free for so long, trying to switch it up and then be like, oh yeah, you gotta pay for this shit. Niggas are not fucking with that, bro. I'm sorry to take. Like, niggas is just not doing that. Like, that's just how it is.
Regardless, for a while, like I just said, their diversification was working, but it didn't last long because in 2018, everything came crashing down for Vevo. Vevo had a few controversies that really hurt the company.
They had controversies?
About the time some executives were ironically caught watching pirated content, or when they were trying to work with Facebook to get people's info for targeted videos.
Nigga,
the main issue they had was in 2018 when they found themselves in the crosshairs of some hackers from the group Rmind. The hackers
so them niggas got cooked by some hacking niggas.
Okay. Vevo's servers and released 3 terabytes of their documents and videos. Then they got hacked again. This time, 2 hackers.
So they just sucked at coding, nigga. What the fuck, yo? You telling me back-to-back hack groups hacked y'all, and y'all ain't like think to like up y'all security? Y'all cybersecurity was just cooked Y'all got hacked back-to-back times, and y'all ain't like, what did you do after the first time? Now that I think, if you got hacked the first time, what did you do after this? Like, you a big ass company getting hacked twice as crazy as hell.
SH and ProSox got into Vevo's YouTube channel. When they got in, they deleted Despacito, which was the most viewed Vevo video on YouTube, and they also renamed a ton of the videos as well, changed some thumbnails, and apparently this was some sort of pro-Palestine protest. I'm not sure how much these hacks really affected Vevo, but it seems like everything started crumbling after this happened. The CEO stepped down, a bunch of important executives left, and they had to lay off dozens of employees.
Damn.
At the same time, Vevo was really struggling to compete with YouTube. It seemed like them putting their content on other websites or making their own website was a way to distance themselves from YouTube, so that way they didn't have to pay all of their revenue to YouTube. But that clearly didn't work, as YouTube is still the #1 site when it comes to watching music
That is
videos.
true, bro.
Plus, the same year,
YouTube is
just
definitely the
launched
#1.
YouTube Music. So Vevo never became the Hulu or the Netflix of music videos. Instead, Vevo decided to wave the white flag. Vevo decided to shut down all of their other operations and just merge with YouTube to become a regular distributor.
So what, they got,
YouTube
what, did they
merged
get
the
money?
Vevo accounts with the artist's official accounts to consolidate everything. So if you were subscribed to a Vevo account, your subscription would be switched over to the official artist account. YouTube said, Vevo's reach and business can continue to grow on YouTube as a direct result of simplifying the user experience.
So what, Vevo not making no more money? Like, they not making money though? That company's dead? So is the actual company gone though? If they merge with YouTube, like the actual Vevo company is gone, right? Like it's cut, it's out the door. That's what I'm saying. The website's still up. Oh,
are featured prominently. So basically, like Agario, YouTube just ate up Vevo. This is probably why it feels like you don't see the Vevo branding as much. I mean, we're all probably used to seeing the Vevo logo in videos, so we don't notice it very often. But it is still there. It's just that the channels don't have Vevo in their name anymore. And Vevo is still pretty successful after the merge with YouTube, as they have over 500,000 music videos that get over 26 billion views a month. You can still go to Vevo's website and check out their content and their artists, but it always redirects you to YouTube. They also still host their videos on Pluto TV and Roku, but let's be honest, no one's going there to watch music videos. Like Medium.com said, without assassinating YouTube, there really wasn't enough room for both of them to coexist. The
so
consumer
basically,
isn't ever going to go to a...
Yeah, that is true. I'm not gonna lie. YouTube was never gonna let like you were never gonna become shit with YouTube, bro. I'm sorry. Like, you're not beating out YouTube.
Second
YouTube is YouTube. You're not beating out YouTube.
They can get it the first. So just because it looks like they aren't there, Vevo is still there operating in the shadows. However, their plans to take over the internet as the go-to music video service failed. Like Jordan Fraser said, Vevo isn't dead. It has regressed to the bottom of the video screen. It exists today as branding you'll continue to see on most music videos. It also exists as a reminder that the entire music industry is run by only a few people in expensive suits. If you like this video, you may like my video about some of the worst marketing attempts in the music industry, as many of these Vevo era artists came up with some really dumb ways to promote their music. So make sure to click the video on screen right now.
W video though. W video, bro. W video, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, y'all fuck the camera angle. I feel like it's low key comper, bro. I feel like this camera angle low key better, bro. I'm not gonna